Having pursued the path of the sword for decades, Miyamoto Musashi was no longer enticed by fame and glory. The duels that once fired his ambition now echoed in his memory like ghosts from a distant past. The legendary samurai, Miyamoto Musashi, felt the burden of his years in his bones and the need for silence in his soul. In 1643, when he was 59, he decided on a course of action that astonished everyone. He left the court of Kumamoto, where he was respected and treated with honor, and secluded himself in a mountain cave, looking for solitude. The Reigando Cave, which Musashi chose as his retreat, was a haven of austere beauty and profound serenity. Nestled on a steep slope, its entrance overlooked a valley blanketed by a dense forest of cedars and pines, where the breeze whispered ancient secrets, and a clear stream flowed down the rocks, creating a melody that soothed the soul. The cave itself was modest and bare of any frills. Its cold stone walls harbored the silence of centuries, and the sunlight seeped coyly through the entrance, creating a shadow play across the dirt floor. Without the court luxuries or the distractions of the world, Musashi had the perfect refuge to devote himself to reflection, meditation, and writing. Solitude was not a burden for Musashi, but a welcome partner. It helped him connect with nature, with his own spirit, and the wisdom he had amassed over a lifetime dedicated to the sword. In the quiet of the Reigando Cave, Musashi was working to write his masterpiece, a testament to his teachings, a legacy for future generations. The experiences of a life devoted to the sword, the duels, the journeys, the victories and defeats, the encounters with masters and scholars, all blended together in his mind to fashion a profound and timeless wisdom. He took his brush, dipped it in India ink, and then started writing. His first pieces of writing were a set of 21 precepts, a guide to life based on his own experience and worldview. He called this work Dokudo, the path to follow alone, a testament to his personal philosophy, an invitation to reflect and find an authentic and meaningful life. In Dokudo, Musashi touches on topics such as the importance of discipline, the quest for self-knowledge, the simplicity of life, detachment from material possessions, the rejection of arrogance, and the relentless search for truth. He imparts his worldwide view, shaped by years of training with the sword and observing nature, revealing the depth of his spirit and his grasp of the human condition. But Musashi's masterpiece was still to come. He then committed to write a thorough treatise on strategy and philosophy, based on his extensive experience as a samurai and his studies of the art of war. The Book of Five Rings was born, transcending the realms of swordplay to represent a guide to life, a manual for leadership, and a testament to the wisdom of one of Japan's greatest warriors. In the Book of Five Rings, Musashi splits his teachings into 5 books: Earth, Water, Fire, Wind, and Void, each dealing with a crucial aspect of strategy and its application in different areas of life. He addresses topics such as the importance of observation, adapting to circumstances, mastering time and rhythm, the opponent's psychology, group leadership, and the pursuit of victory in any sphere. Musashi resorts to analogies and metaphors drawn from nature, the arts, and everyday life to explain his principles, making his teachings accessible and applicable to different contexts. He lays emphasis on the importance of ongoing training, mental discipline, self-knowledge, and the never-ending quest for perfection. The Book of Five Rings became Miyamoto Musashi's masterpiece, a legacy that would immortalize him as one of Japan's leading strategists and philosophers. His teachings continue to inspire generations of samurai, leaders, and truth-seekers, transcending the boundaries of time and space. After having completed his masterpiece, Musashi felt that his mission in this world was nearing its end. A mysterious illness gripped his body, enfeebling his muscles and robbing him of his vital energy. However, his spirit, forged through years of training and battles, remained steadfast. Musashi welcomed death with the same dignity and courage with which he had faced his dueling opponents. He assembled his disciples in the Reigando Cave and passed on his last teachings, stressing the importance of discipline, the search for truth, and the transcendence of the sword. During his final days, Musashi dedicated himself to meditation, contemplation of nature, and conversation with his disciples as he shared stories of his life, reflections on the art of the sword, and advice for the future. He was not afraid or regretful, just keenly focused on accepting the natural cycle of life and death. On May the 19th, 1645, Miyamoto Musashi for the last time shut his eyes, his peaceful expression reflecting the inner peace he had attained. He left this world as he had lived it, with courage, dignity, and mastery, leaving in his wake a legacy that would inspire generations of samurai and truth seekers. Inspired by their master's teachings, his disciples planned a simple and honorable funeral in accordance with his wishes. He was dressed in a white kimono, a symbol of purity and peace, and cremated on a ceremonial pyre near the Reigando cave. The ceremony did not entail any major mourning rituals or demonstrations, just the respectful stillness of nature and the discreet tears of his disciples. Musashi's ashes were placed in a single tomb under the shade of an ancient cedar tree, where the wind and the murmuring stream hummed an eternal melody in his honor. Miyamoto Musashi's presence continued to ripple like waves on a gentle lake, even after his death. His teachings, documented in his writings and passed on by his disciples, became a source of inspiration for generations of samurai, martial artists, and truth seekers. The Hyoho Niten Ichinryu, the two-sword school founded by Musashi, flourished under his disciple and adopted son Miyamoto Iori, and branched out into different lineages, preserving the essence of the master's teachings and adapting to the changing times. His principles, such as the importance of observation, adjusting to the opponent, mastering rhythm, and striving for technical perfection, shaped several schools of fencing and martial arts in Japan, such as Kendo, Iaido, and Aikido. But his influence extended beyond the Japanese borders. The Book of Five Rings, which has been translated into several languages, is a landmark for military men, strategists, and leaders around the world, inspiring studies on leadership, decision-making, and conflict management. The story of Musashi has also attracted artists and writers, inspiring novels, films, plays, and artworks that celebrate his remarkable life and his quest for mastery of the sword. Miyamoto Musashi, the samurai who became a legend, left in his wake a profound legacy. He was an invincible warrior, a brilliant tactician, a talented artist, and a profound philosopher. His entire life was a quest for self-discovery, a search for truth, and constant self-improvement. Musashi taught us that genuine strength lies not only in physical strength, but also in mental fortitude, a clear sense of purpose, and the courage to tackle life's challenges with dignity and determination. His quest to perfect the sword has become a metaphor for the human journey, the drive to attain a greater meaning to existence, and the constant evolution of the spirit.